and welcome to episode 22 of the Entirely Crafty podcast. I'm Lindsay, and it's been a long week, but it's been a pretty productive week. I did take a couple of days off. I wasn't feeling well earlier in the week, and so I ended up taking a few days off of sewing, which doesn't really set me back because just before I did that, I ended up finishing a bunch of categories that I was working on. And so I took a few days, and now I'm back into getting more stuff done. I'm probably 3/4 of the way done, I think. I think there's only a couple of categories that I need to do a bunch of work on, but I do have 2 weeks left until I go to Knit City. I know I'm kind of like jumping right into the podcast, but I don't have much to show you today, so it's going to be a pretty short podcast. I did do a lot of squares on my blanket on the days that I didn't do any sewing, which was really nice. And right now I'm participating in Blanket Madness on Instagram, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I've done 6 squares each day that I've been working on, and as you can see, I'm working on it right now. I thought while I was podcasting that I would get a few more rows done while I was talking to you, since I don't really have a whole lot to show you other than work on my blanket. This month, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that this month I have been doing a no spend month, which means no packages coming in. So I really haven't bought a whole lot of stuff. I will probably, when I get back from Knit City, have quite a bit of stuff to show you. I'm saving up a bit of money for that, and also for a few other things that I'll buy online. But I'm really doing well with no spend September, and even though I do have stuff in my Etsy cart, I just keep going back there and looking at it and then saying, no, I have to wait. So the self-control has been really good this month, which it usually isn't, because as soon as, like when you shop on Etsy, not that people don't have a lot of stuff and keep a lot of stock in their shops. Sometimes you have shops that do one-offs, and so when you find something you like, generally the rule is snap it up, because otherwise the next time you look it may be gone. But the few things that I do have in my cart that are staring me in the face every day, I do believe that the lady that I want to buy from, that she keeps more than one in stock. So I think I'm okay until October, but if I'm not, I guess I could always just even message her and say, if you're not going to have any more of those in the shop, would you be able to make me a custom one or something? So anyways, this week was full of getting ready for Sunday. I'm actually recording on Monday instead of recording on Friday, just because I didn't have a lot to say to you today. So I thought, I might as well stretch it out until Monday, and then I could talk a little bit about what happened this weekend. So this weekend was the Queen City Marathon here in Regina, and we put together a team for the walk box. So we had, I am not allowed to run yet because of my back surgery. I think he said that this year, like, I could start walking and things like that, like walking more purposefully than just walking around the house and that kind of stuff. And then hopefully next year, my doctor said that I should be able to start running and that kind of stuff. So I wasn't able to participate just because I would have had like a really slow leg, and that would have slowed us all down. But My husband Chris participated. He did, I believe his leg was 10.6 kilometers. And then we had a few friends that joined us on the team because, of course, we need staff to run the restaurant. So we didn't have any staff running with us. And also, I don't believe that any of our staff do run. So anyways, we put together a team. We had, we bought shirts that all matched that we use around the restaurant as well, for staff shirts. So everybody was matchy-matchy. I'll insert a picture here of the team. And so we had a really great day, even though I did not run. With all of the, because I was the driver for the team, because of course you have to get people from one relay position to another relay position. So even though I didn't run, I sure felt like I did. There were a lot of the relay points, there really wasn't a lot of close parking spots, and so you ended up parking, you know, a few, sometimes even a couple of kilometers away, or at least a kilometer away. And so we ended up walking a whole lot yesterday. Even the people that were participating, not only did they run, but they also walked to every change off, just because we really wanted to cheer each other on, and which was really great. We had, there was myself, my husband, one of our friends and his wife and his two daughters, as well as another friend, and one of our friend's daughters didn't participate because she wasn't old enough, but she still wanted to come out and support her family and our team. So it was really quite fun. It was a great day. It was one of the, like, it was so nice out yesterday, and today, I don't know if you can really see, it's kind of gray and cloudy today. And so, so it was really nice yesterday to be able to run and stuff, and that's why my nose looks a little bit red, because I did get a little bit of sun yesterday. But I don't know, we had a really great day, and we did really well. I believe we were about 2/3 of the way in the pack, so of course, like, you know, between the first team and the last team to arrive, we were 2/3 of the way between those two, which I think is really good, because I mean, we had you know, a few slower runners, and then of course, like, Chris is he loves to run, so his time is, that's why he did one of the bigger legs, just because he knows he loves to run. And you know, it was really good. We ended up, I think our time was 4:45 or 4:47, or I don't know, it's somewhere in there. So that's really good to do a whole complete marathon, and it was just a great day. So I've posted pictures on our Walkbox Facebook page, but and then of course I showed you the one picture, but if you're interested in seeing more or whatever, just let me know, and I can even post a link, or maybe I will post a link to our Facebook page, and you can check them out if you really want to. I posted pictures at every relay spot, just so that the people that were cheering us on Facebook were able to keep up with where we were in the race. So it was really fun. Let's see, as far as knitting, like I said, knitting this week was all on my blanket. I did not work on anything else. The Blanket Madness started on the 12th, so 2 days ago. So each day I did 6 squares, which I think is pretty good. You know, like, just because I wasn't feeling good or whatever, and then yesterday with doing the marathon and all that kind of stuff. So I was able to get quite a bit done. So I can show you sort of where I left off from the last time. Let me just push all my stitches on my needle so that it doesn't come apart. But last time, I believe the last square I showed you guys was this pink one right here. So I did an orange one, and these ones are, I believe all of the ones that I'm going to show you today are Koigu. Actually, no, I think maybe a couple aren't, but I did that one and that one. I'll hold it up a little bit more there for you. This blue one is really pretty. I like that one, and then of course this one. And then we have this one, and this one, and this blue one. This is still Koigu. One of my Koigu package, like one of my club packages, was their birthday package, and so we got a couple of extra skeins of Koigu, which was really quite nice. This one is White Birch Fiber Arts, and it's from those socks that I made. This one, I believe, is Yarn Ink. It's really pretty. And this one is Nomadic Yarns. This is Poolside, which I believe is in her retired stuff that she sort of retired this year. And she says she may bring them back at some point, but she just wanted to make room in her shop for some more new colorways, which I'm okay with. And then this one is another Koigu. This one. And this one is another Nomadic Yarns. This one is Gumdrop Buttons. And of course I'm missing colors because you can only fit 3 colors in a square, and then this one. And then I started on row, I believe it's 6. Yeah, row 6 with this guy. And then that one. And then that one. That one. That one. And I think that one is the end of, or maybe it's this one is the end of yesterday's stuff. And then today I've done this one and this one, and of course I'm working on this one. So I'm gonna try and keep up with 6 a day if I can, just because like during the day when I sew I need to take a few breaks here and there. And so I think I should be able to keep up with 6 a day. And I'm really liking that I'm back working on my blanket because it's something easy to pick up and work on when I take breaks and stuff from sewing. So today for sewing I'm working on Tiny Tetras, which is what you see right here. They're almost all done. I just have, I believe, one more seam to do on each of those, and then those will be done. And then I'm going to work on either knit and walk boxes or wedge bags, just because I still have quite a few of those ones to do, so I want to spend a few days working on those. Yeah, I think that's all. It's a really very short episode this week. I without having really much to show you, it's not it's not really a total podcast, but I thought I would come and podcast anyways, rather than just saying, you know, this week I don't have a lot to say, so I'm just not going to post. But I do want to keep myself on a regular schedule of posting, so this one I probably won't even put any subtitles in, just because I don't have really a whole lot to show you. So this one will just be a quick upload and and put in the Ravelry group. If you haven't joined in the Ravelry group, please do. Right now there's a swap going on, and you can post pictures of your finished socks for Operation Sock Drawer and all that kind of stuff. And you can even, if you want me to, I could even start a post about your blanket if you're working on your blankets, just different things. If you want to talk about different things, just let me know and I can add them into the group. I really like seeing your guys' projects and stuff on the group, so it's really fun to have you guys participate in that. And remember, I'm also on Instagram as Entirely Crafty Lindsay, and I post mostly on Instagram. I don't post a lot on Facebook, so I don't really have anything there. I do post like my Sewn by Lindsay stuff on Facebook, but and then of course I have a Twitter account which is Sewn by Lindsay, and all my information is just at the end of this video if you wish to follow me there. I like to see everybody's projects and stuff, so I really, like I said, I spend a lot of time on Instagram because everybody posts such nice stuff and I like to look and see what everybody else is doing. So anyways, I will let you go. This is a really, like I said, short podcast, not even 20 minutes this week, but at least I'm back podcasting, so that's really good. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I will see you next week. Bye.